Hi YouTube, this is Jen. Just checking in with my 2-week update. Today's 2 weeks post-op. I had lap band with Plication on Wednesday, February 29th, 2012. Um, so for almost a week now, I've been eating soft foods and everything has been good. Um, I'm not hungry at all, which is just a very odd and foreign thing to me. So today, actually at work, my coworker, I had asked him to get my lunch out of the refrigerator, and it was a half a cup container of cottage cheese, and he pulled it out and he said, "This is your lunch?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's my lunch. That's good." And I sat across from him in the cafeteria while he ate his hot dogs and macaroni and cheese and cake and whatever else was on his plate. Um, he's like 6'4", really thin. It doesn't matter what he eats, one of those people you love to hate, but I love him to death. But he's eating, he's eating his plate full of food, and I'm sitting there eating my half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese. And you know what? I was really okay with it. Um, I was completely fine. And when I was done, I was, satisfied, and I felt good. And I really didn't care that was that plate full of macaroni and cheese sitting across from me. So that was a cool thing. But yeah, I'm not hungry at all. And in fact, I think I'm not eating enough. So I got a calorie range from the surgeon's office, and they have told me to eat a minimum of 840 calories, a maximum of 1,340 calories a day. And honestly, I'm having a tough time getting in like 500 calories a day. I have my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's usually very high protein, very lean. Um, I've actually cut out the carbs like almost completely, not intentionally. I just don't want them anymore, and I'm a huge carbaholic. So it's all very strange and weird, and I don't know if it's because I'm at the beginning of my journey. Everything is new, the weight's coming off, everything feels exciting, you're doing the right things, and it's working. So I don't know if that's, more pushing me to the better decisions because I see it working, or I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's very odd and it's very foreign. So yeah, feel full, not eating a whole lot. I don't have, my band is empty. I won't have anything in my band until at least 4 weeks post-op. Um, and the other thing is, I think maybe I feel more satisfied because I have the plication as well. For those of you who don't know what that is, it is my understanding that they kind of fold in the bottom of the stomach and stitch it. So it makes the stomach smaller, so smaller amounts of food make you feel satisfied longer. So it's kind of a nice thing to have with band because you have the restriction, you have the feeling of fullness. So I guess it's the best of both worlds. But my surgeon says he's seen a better, you know, short-term and long-term result with it. So that's why he started doing it. So I think that probably has something to do with it too, me feeling full for hours, half a cup of cottage cheese. It's crazy. This is coming from the girl who probably could have eaten a pound of pasta by herself. So it's all very new and crazy. Anywho, eating the right things. One thing I'm not doing is eating or drinking enough water at all. I'm not doing it, and I need to. And it's not that I don't want to. I just get busy during the day. Excuses, I know. I get busy during the day, and then I realize I haven't had any water, and then it's time to eat, but I can't eat because I haven't had any water, and I need to have my water before I eat, and all that stuff. So, um, anywho, that's one thing I need to do better. That I vow to do better is to drink some more water because I need more water. I've been watching some videos this week from people who have gotten pretty far into their journey and they've had, some setbacks or some struggles. And I just want to put it out there for someone like me who's just 2 weeks into it, and I watch these people and they have just done an amazing job, and they've gotten to where they are by putting in a lot of hard work and doing the right things. And seeing them kind of feel down about themselves, I feel really bad because I think they're amazing. But one thing that I learned was that the struggle never goes I don't think it ever goes away. Um, you know, there's, I think, you know, right now I'm all gung ho because everything's going well, but I'm looking forward and saying, okay, even, you know, when you get to that point where you're where you want to be, this, you know, this, it never goes away. You never have to stop working. So that's one thing that I'm learning this week, that it's, you know, it's not always going to be, um, you know, easy, and it's not always going to come without effort, even a year, 2 years, 3 years down the line, because, you know, I'm sure all of those bad habits will creep up at some point. So I'm just trying to be mindful of that. What else? I see the surgeon tomorrow. We'll see what he says I can eat. Actually, tonight I had my husband made some chili, some very healthy chili, and I had a half a cup of that, and all went down fine, so that was good. It had some turkey and some kidney beans, and he left out the rice. Thank you very much, because doctor says I can't have rice. But I chewed, and everything went down fine and stayed down fine, so that was good. So we'll see what the doctor says tomorrow about what I can eat. Um, what else? Oh, so a couple months ago, a coworker said, "Hey, my daughter's selling Girl Scout cookies." And I was already in this process, so I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought, "Oh, Girl Scout cookies, you only get them once a year. Let me get 8 boxes. I'm gonna get 8 boxes." Yeah, not smart. So on my second day back, Tuesday, my second day back at work, he stopped by my office with my 8 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. Um, but you know, honestly, I didn't want them because I knew the consequences that they would bring. Um, so yeah, I have 8 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. Well, 6 at home. I left 2 at work. I don't know, but they're unopened. So far, so good. Um, I've considered giving them away, but I just can't let go of them yet. But anywho, they're unopened, so let's keep it that way. So anyway, what else? I think that's it. Maybe I'll do an update tomorrow. We'll see. Excited to see what the scale says. Excited to see what the doctor says. But really, I feel great. Everything's great. It's nice to not be hungry. Um, it's just an amazing thing. It's just, I'm in awe of that. And I wonder what it's going to be like when I actually have something in my band. It's just very bizarre. But anyway, all is well. I hope everybody is well. Everybody hang in there. You know, to people like Exit Melanie, Miss Fantastic. You're doing your videos every day this week to stay accountable. Love you for it. It's fantastic. And you've taught me that this never ends. Um, you know, and you'll go through ups and downs, and that's okay. And I think this community is awesome because I've seen, you know, how people have surrounded themselves around you and given you support. And I think that's an amazing thing. I just love this community. So, you know, you guys are awesome. Love you. Keep it up. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. And have a great night. See you soon. Bye bye.